Hello, and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, today, yes, Saturday, January the 16th, 2021. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Richie Humarito, which is a cool thing because she is a big fan of mine, and I'm glad to be able to shout out to her. And Randy Solomon. That's right, Randy Solomons. So, without further ado, here's a birthday song for the both of you. Hey, Richie. Hey, Randy. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So, happy birthday, I'ma say. You know, you're 1 more year older today, so happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, Randy. Hey, Richie. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So, it's another trip around the sun that you've made. I'm hoping you're having a really special day for your happy birthday today and many more. Yeah, cha 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 cha. All right, hey, and then there's my friends that like the Shin Show. Those are the folks that give me the support the most. How about Jamie O'Driscoll, Leony, Pedraza, Fernandez, Lisa Foster, Tina Kleeschulte, Ashbrook, Lynnette, Brackensick, Stewart, Sherry Williams Devine, Gary R. Webb, Ed Shreve, Shante Soul, Daphne Bradsher, Bickman, okay. Lori Moore, Martin Kelly, and Whitney Doe. And then there's the Shin Show Sharers, Steve Clary. And then my Pokey pal, Amanda Sue Little. These are the friends of the Shin Show and, well, the Pokey pal too. A doobie doobie doo. How about local weather for the St. Charles viewing area? That's right. Today it's kind of chilly outside, but right now it's about 28 degrees and cloudy skies. Lows around 28 overnight, with winds going to be west at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for tomorrow, Sunday, January the 17th, cloudy skies, highs around 34 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds west to northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Cloudy skies overnight with lows near 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then, my friends, Monday, January the 18th, partly cloudy skies in the morning will give way to cloudy skies during the afternoon. Highs are going to be around 41 degrees Fahrenheit with winds west to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Considerable cloudiness with lows around 27 degrees Fahrenheit and winds north northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now, as far as Tuesday, January the 19th, mainly cloudy skies with highs around 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be west and northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's see, cloudy skies early will be coming partly cloudy overnight with low temperatures around 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then Wednesday, January the 20th, mostly sunny skies. That's right. Sunny along with a few afternoon clouds. Highs are going to be near 45 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Overcast overnight with rain showers at times. Lows around 39 degrees Fahrenheit with winds southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40%. And then for our fifth and final day forecast, Thursday, January the 21st. A few showers early with mostly cloudy skies and conditions later in the day. Highs around 49 degrees Fahrenheit with winds northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 30%. A few clouds later on over the night time. Yes, that's when we're going to have a few clouds. 29 degrees Fahrenheit with winds north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And that, my friends, concludes your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Well, I remember a time or two when I was stationed down in Millington, Tennessee. That's right, Naval Base, Naval Academy, Millington, Tennessee. And well, I tell you, I had me a 1963 GMC pickup truck. Them's the ones with that 305 V6 with the plaid valve covers. I tell you, friends, it is a beautiful truck, most gracious. And a friend of mine, Craig Plant, he used to love that truck. Boy, I tell you, he loved it. I know he did because he was always praying and talking about that truck as much as he could. And he was like, every time we'd go out in it, and I'd put on the brakes, car seats would shift about 3, 4 inches. And the only reason they did was because they was in there on wooden blocks and they was being held in there by the seat belts that you were supposed to be wearing. They was. I'm telling you, you know them yard ties that you have, not big railroad ties, but the ones that go around your garden ties. Well, that's what they were mounted on. Anyway, and then actually, I don't even think the passenger door stayed shut that well. So you'd go around a corner, the seat would shift over and slide you over for a little ways, and then bam, you'd hit that door and it would fly open, and you'd be flying open with it. Yes, sir, Bob. Boy, boy, boy. Old Craig loved that old truck, boy. Yes, he did. I liked it myself. I enjoyed. I kind of got rid of it accidental like, but who knows? Who cares? I'm not going to go into how I got rid of my truck. It was an accident and it got away from me. I usually mostly drove trucks. I drove a couple of cars. I drove me a Gremlin for a little while, and then I drove me a Ford. Well, I drove my mom's Rambler Classic, Rambler Classic. That's right. She gave me a Rambler, and I drove that for a while. That one had vacuum operated windshield wipers, except for the fact that they didn't work most of the time. So we tied a fishing line on it with a bolt, and so whenever you got the going, you could grab that fishing line and pull it in the window, and it would wipe the windshield wipers for you. And then I had another one in my 62 uh, Ford 62 Ford Falcon. That's what it was. It had the same windshield wipers too, vacuum operated. If you was going too fast, you didn't have windshield wipers, but the minute you slowed down, you had all the wipers you wanted. I mean, they'd flip flop. You'd almost fling your blades off, but that's how bad it was. Anyway, and then the old Craig, boy, I tell you what, he had his share of cars. I can't remember what it was. It was a Chevy, pretty sure it was a Chevy, but he had John Wayne seats in it. You know what a John Wayne seat is? That's the one where the corner of it's broke and it makes you tilt back and you lean sideways. 'Cause John Wayne always tilted when he walked. So, John Wayne seats. Boy, I tell you, I had my fun in Memphis one night. One night, in that John Wayne seat car, we was coming across the bridge there, coming out of Millington. We was coming over into Memphis, and we was coming across that bridge, and well, we lost a alternator belt. Yes, sirree, Bob. So we got off at the first place we could, which was not the right place to get off for three thalers in a little uh, Chevy, what were those things? Citations? Not a citation. Chevy, I don't remember. Could have been citation, something. Anyway, I, we got a Chevy Chevette. Yeah, whoever. Whatever. We got off the road and we come plopping into this little gas station here. And Craig and Sonny, they decided they were going to. Well, first off, we went for a walk to see if we couldn't get a belt. Well, that was the wrong place to be, and that was the wrong thing to do. So we didn't get our belt that way. So Craig and Sonny, they go and they jump in this taxi cab, and they're headed for auto parts store because the taxi cab driver, well, I know where there's one. So he takes them. They jump in the car. I get out. I borrow a wrench from the gas station attendant. I borrow a wrench. I've got the uh, alternator loose. I've got the old, I've got all the adjusters ready, and so when that belt gets there, I'm ready to stick that thing together. I get back in the car. I've got my boot knife laying in my lap. I'm waiting for these guys to get back. Well, they get back. They hand me the belt. I throw the belt on. We're out of that gas station in 5 minutes. And then they're telling me their story. They get in the back of this taxi cab, and there ain't no door handles. Ain't no way to get out of this thing. Ain't no way to crank the windows up or down. And they're stuck in the back of this taxi cab. This guy pulls into some dark alley. He gets out. He says, I'm going to go check with my friend, see if he's got what we need. And he takes off, and then they realize they've got no handles to get out of the car. So if somebody wanted to come and get them, they sure enough could. So anyway, they got that done, and then they did get to the parts store after a while, which was, I don't know, O'Reilly's or something like that. It was probably an AutoZone back then. But anyway, they got there and they picked up the belt and they brought it to me. I threw it on the thing and we was in and out of that gas station lickety split. I tell you, we was down the road and cruising, and we was throwing a ton of dust in the air 'cause there weren't no way we was gonna sit around there much longer. Speaking of ton of dust in the air and throwing it, how about this song here? Song lyrics, Uneasy Rider. How about we'll try it a different way? Uneasy Rider karaoke. Okay, now I'm going to try this. Give me a sec. I got to change something out. First off, blink. Blink. Let's try this. We're going to go to recording. We're going to go to this. And we're going to go to this. And we're going to give it a shot. We're going to see if we can't do a little mix and match. I'm going to try this, so be prepared. I hope it works. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that. I want to watch this. Oh, that ain't going to work. That ain't going to work either. I got to do something else first, too. I got to change this from this to this. Okay, got to change that from that to that. And hopefully this will work. I tried this the other day. It didn't work. We're going to try it again today, okay? It ain't working here now. It's not giving me any words. Yo, um, probably ketchup and mustard. Yeah. Okay, sorry folks, it ain't giving me no words. I'm gonna try it a different way. We'll try this one, see if it gives me words. Well, that ain't the one I wanted either. That was peaceful, easy feeling. I like the way you're. I like the way your sparkling earrings lie against your skin so brown. And I wanna sleep with you in the desert tonight, with a billion stars around. 'Cause I got a peaceful, easy feeling. And I know you won't let me down. 'Cause I'm already standing on the ground. And about a long time ago, what a woman can do to your soul. Oh, but she can't take you anyway. You don't already know how to go. And I get a peaceful, easy feeling. And I know you won't let me down. 'Cause I'm already standing on the ground. So far, none of these have given me karaoke. How about this? Uneasy Rider karaoke lyrics. Let's try this one. What happened? All right, that's not going to do it for me. We'll have to do it this way. Uneasy Rider song lyrics. Okay, well, here we go. We'll try it two different ways here. I'll try it one more time. See, it may not even be working, so I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Well, where'd it go? Well, I was taking a trip on LA, tooling along in my Chevrolet, toking on a number and digging on the radio. Well, just as I crossed that Mississippi line, I heard that highway starting to whine, and I knew that that left rear flat was about to go. Well, the spare was flat, and I got uptight 'cause there wasn't a filling station in sight, and so I just limped on down the shoulder on the rim. Well, I went as far as I could, and when I stopped the car, it was right in front of a little bar called the Two Drop In. Well, I stuffed my hair up under my hat, and I told the bartender that I had a flat, and if he would be kind enough to give me change for a one. Well, there was one thing I was sure proud to see. There wasn't a soul in the place excepting for him and me, and he just kind of looked disgusted and pointed toward the telephone. Well, I called up the station down the road a ways, and he said he wasn't very busy today, and he could have somebody there in just 10 minutes or so. Well, he said you just sit right where you're at, and I didn't bother to tell the darn fool that I sure as heck didn't have no place else to go. Well, I just ordered up a beer and sat down at the bar when some big guy come strolling in within and said, "Who owns this car with the peace signs, mag wheels, and pour on the floor?" Well, he looked at me, and I darn near dried. I decided I'd just wait outside, 'cause, well, so I laid $1 on the bar and headed for the door. Just when I thought I'd get out of there with my skin, these 5 big dudes, they come strolling in with one gun greased and drunk as a cricker in a bar. Well, and I was almost to the door when the biggest one said, "You tap this hat to the floor till you goer, and you don't know fiddlin' a whittly do. Let's stop that song and we're going to get it through." Baw, baw, baw. All right, I'm going back to the other speakers and the other stuff now. I tried. I really did. Okay. I mean, all right, here we go. Playback devices. Go back to those speakers. Boom. Okay. Now we'll go to recording devices. Go back up here to this, and we'll go boom. Okay. Now I don't know what I'm talking on, whether it's loud, whether it's soft, whether you got any of that music in the background, whether it was karaoke style or not. I tried. I really did. So anyway, let's do story time for the kids. It's time for story time for the kids, and we're gonna do not that one. I just boom. Okay, here we go. Fairy tales. That's right, fairy tales. Bip bip bip. I don't know who Moana and Aurora are. Princess Jasmine? Now I wonder if that's my favorite move. E. Jasmine was sad and lonely. She needed a friend. Her father was said to see her daughter's sadness. Poor Jasmine. "I want to make you happy," said her father. The next day he gave Jasmine a big gift. The big gift was under the red bed sheets. "Open it," he said. Well, Jasmine pulled off the red bed sheet, and it was a tiger cub. "I will call you Rajah," said Jasmine, and she was very happy. Jasmine and Rajah did many things together, and they sat in the sun, watched butterflies, and played lots of games. Jasmine took good care of Rajah, so she used to feed him and brush him every day. She gave him lots of love, and Jasmine liked to rub and scratch his furry belly. Rajah liked it too. The princess kept Rajah safe from harm, and she loved to play dress up with him. Jasmine made Rajah a cozy little bed. At night they fell asleep together. As time passed, Rajah grew bigger and bigger and bigger. Rajah became very big and a strong tiger. Now Rajah keeps Jasmine safe from harm. Rajah is too big to play dress up, and he is too big for his cozy little bed. But he will never be too big for a belly rub and a big, big hug. And there you have it, my friends. That was um, Jasmine. What? Where did I just put that? I didn't want that there. I wanted it in there. Okay. Now then. Okie dokie. Now it looks like that has brought us to our daily bread portion of the program. Our daily bread portion of the program today is going to be brought to you by the Bible with Frisco 2021. The Bible with Frisco 2021 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's daily reading in the Bible is going to be Genesis 39 through 40 and Matthew 11. So don't forget to tune into the Bible with Frisco 2021 to get your daily reading of the Bible. Let's see. The Daily Bread portion of the program, today's devotion in the Daily Bread is Mighty. That's right, Mighty, Mighty. And we're going to be reading Samuel, First Samuel, that is, 17, 32, and 41 through 47. So that's what we're going to be reading. So here we go. David said to Saul, "Let no one lose heart on account of this Philistine. Your servant will go and fight him." So, meanwhile, the Philistine, with his shield bearer in front of him, kept coming closer to David, and he looked David over and saw that he was a little more than a boy, growling with uh, glowing with health and handsome, and he despised him. He said to David, "Am I a dog that you come with me with sticks?" The Philistine cursed David by his gods. "Come here," he said, "and I'll give your flesh to the birds and the wild animals." And David said to the Philistine, "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defiled. This day the Lord will deliver you into my hands, and I will strike you down and cut off your head. This very day I will give the carcass of the Philistine army to the birds and the wild animals, and the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel. All of those gathered here will know that it is not by sword or by spear that the Lord saves, for the battle is the Lord's, and he will give all of you into our hands." And that, my friends, was 1 Samuel 17:32 and 41 through 47. And that was our daily bread portion of the program that was brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2020, a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. So don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2020 and get your daily reading of the Bible. 2021, that is. All right, hey, that's it for the Shen Show. I've got one more song for you, and that would be, "Well, goodbye, my friends, it's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends, goodbye." This here's Ben Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning into the Shen Show. And as always, God loves you and so do I. So come back and see me again tomorrow because, well, hey, I'll be here and I hope that you are too.